Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Gloco. I'm a YouTuber, streamer, otaku, weeb guy who likes to play video games. 3 games I hold near and dear. Very hard question because I have lots of games I hold, dear in my heart. Yeah, it's hard, guys, but I think I'll stick to something that kind of started me in gaming or backseat gaming when I was a child. Probably the Final Fantasy series. The first one's in the PlayStation. Second one will probably be like Ragnarok Online, something that started me off in online MMORPGs. And third would be
1 eternity later.
probably Fisherman's Bait. It's a fishing game back in the PS1. My favorite gamer right now, well, used to be PewDiePie when he was still playing games, but right now, no one. I don't really watch anyone play games anymore because I'm busy playing games myself. Best and worst game experience. Worst gaming experience would be probably that Getting Over It game. Yeah, that one. Best game experience, that Getting Over It game. Best and worst. Okay, so I think for those who didn't know, used to take up nursing back in UST, graduated, took up the boards, passed the boards, and then went straight to doing YouTube. One of my struggles was to start doing YouTube, which is to get a streaming PC or a gaming PC, and looking for a part-time job to sustain my needs. So for the PC, had to loan from my best friend, and I paid him off already, so thank God. And then for my part-time job, I took up an online an English tutoring job for Japanese students. So it was very important that it was something online, and it was something that I could learn from as well. So as I was teaching English to the Japanese students, I was exchanging languages with them, which means that they were also teaching some basic Nihongo to me. So it's all good. So as a Japanese enthusiast, that was a nice experience, and it paid good. It paid the bills and enough for me to enjoy other stuff. Then, yeah, I just pretty much went on with YouTube for at least a year, and then I checked out and reflected on my achievements for my first year. It wasn't that big, but there was something happening, so I decided to continue until I was very lucky to have these small breaks where I created something that people liked and a lot of people watched it, until I made some parody dubs, and then that blew off and got viral. And then I just continued playing and showing people in YouTube the games that I like playing. That's pretty much it. It's kind of boring on me, but I like what I do. Yeah. Success. I don't really know, because right now I don't even consider myself as someone successful. As of right now, after 5 years 5 years of doing YouTube, I've achieved a lot of things already, and I'm pretty proud of those. However, I don't think I'm I've achieved satisfaction yet. I'm still craving for new stuff. I want to try new things, and I just want to keep learning and learning as I go, and just keep a level head, and I just don't want to get bored. So yeah, I don't really think I'll be successful, but maybe the only time I'll consider myself as successful is if I've run out of things to do and try. Okay, before, like I said, I was pretty lucky because when I started, nobody else was doing it. So I was just pretty chill. I wasn't very competitive with the things I was doing. I was just doing whatever I want. And to compare it on today's generation, this year and I think last year and this year has a lot more developments in terms of streaming in the Philippines. Like there are more streamers now. There are more streaming platforms, and people are just going into it like it's some kind of trend. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's just more people now that's open-minded to streaming, and a lot of people see streaming as a new opportunity to express themselves or to make it as a part-time job or a full-time job. Yeah, so it's not as chill as before because the market is very saturated, if you ask me honestly. So right now, there's definitely a lot more opportunities when it comes to esports, to streaming, and gaming in general. And I think that's a good thing. However, we have to be very careful here because as more opportunities open themselves to everyone, there will be some people there without the passion who will just take this for granted. So I just hope that the community will remain healthy, the ecosystem to be healthy as well, and keep the toxicity out, and just game happily. Just keep the passion going. I just hope that the authentic ones get the chances that they deserve, and I hope they continue that passion for more than a year. I hope it's not just some kind of fling. You know, I want to see people give their 100%. I don't want to see people doing their like half-ass jobs and cheap stuff. So yeah. Well, it's definitely easier now to get viewers. Okay, because there's a lot of games out there that's very trendy, especially mobile games and some PC games, and with the availability of these different platforms, it's easier now to watch people. The problem here is how can you sustain those viewers? Some people are hungry for content, a lot of them, but I think the biggest challenge is to make a loyal community and strive on that. Because, I've been here for like 5 years already, and to be honest, I think I did a really good job in keeping my community solid. However, I'm worried with the current generation of new streamers who relies heavily on, let's say, for example, like giveaways, or relies heavily on cheap tactics, clickbaity stuff. So it's one way to get viewers, but in the long run, how will they maintain those viewers? I'm quite proud of myself as well. I have for more than 2 years, I think, I haven't done a giveaway. Yeah, I've never done a giveaway for 2 years now. Yay! So yeah, that's the challenge for today's generation of streamers. How will you maintain your community? I mean, right now it's kind of like a hype thing. Everyone is going at it, striking the iron while it's hot. But how will you maintain that heat? That's the challenge. So for the budding content creators out there, Well, to be honest, the only content creators I watch or follow nowadays are the authentic ones, those that actually have a life aside from streaming and gaming. What do I mean by this? There are a lot of creators out there, not only the streaming scene, but also in like the content creation scene, where their social media, even their personal accounts, is just filled with, just making content. It's just centered around fan service and content creation. Nowadays, I look for creators who are actually interesting, people who post about something outside their niche, people who share their opinions about certain issues, people who are kind of selfish in a way, that they express their other side openly to others. So it's just not fan service. It's just not like, what do you call this? Inspirational quotes, not just one-liners and stuff. I want to see content creators who you can actually connect to in a spiritual level or a personal level. So there's only like a handful I know who are like those. So not gonna name them, but you guys know who you are. So for the brands and other platforms who are offering opportunities to the new aspiring streamers, thank you very much for giving them the chance. However, I have a message more on the streamers themselves. All right. So like I said a while ago, everything looks good right now. Everything looks easy. It's not that hard to tap into the market right now. However, you gotta look at it in the long run, because it may be easy right now, but after the contract ends, or after the contract ends, after the terms have ended, after you've done your part, what now? What will happen? All right. Always look for the long run, because there are some creators out there and streamers out there who are just in it for the short term, and it just ruins the ecosystem of the streaming community. So I hope the brands are also careful with who they sign up. I hope they focus more on the creators or the streamers who are actually passionate with what they do, the authentic ones, and those who will proudly represent the streaming community with their heads held high. Alright, so yun lang. Next step for me, actually, I'm thinking of like concentrating more on variety content, like as I was doing in the beginning. So that means less games and more slice of life. So I have this plan with the Pinoy Sum. It's a second channel coming up this year, and we're gonna concentrate on comedy skits and a bit of comedy slice of life. And as for my main channel, I think I'll just play PS4 games or story-driven games or anything that's interesting, and maybe a bit of otaku or geek culture and stuff like that. That's my goal for 2019. Oh, and to reach 1 million subs. So alright guys, so as you can see, I am very apathetic right now. I'm not the energetic Gloco you guys all know, because I'm chill right now. Very chill. Yeah. Actually, I'm just hungry. That's why. So if you guys want to follow me and watch my stuff, you guys can follow me on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and other stuff that's out there, /Gloco Gaming. And also do visit mogul.gg for online tournaments and all the stuff they're gonna do in their website. Check them out.